पिके 2 आउनु लागेछ नि त दाइ
होइन त्यो अर्कै फिल्म हो त्यो आमिर खानकै
होइन हौ उके रणवीर कपुर आएको थियो नि त्यो अर्कै हो
त्यो वाला
ए हमारे बडे भैया आए थे गोले पे भनेर
त्यही हुन पनि सक्छ है फेरि
नाङ्गै थियो नि
एनिमी के अरे एआई जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई चाहिँ त्यो
तर पिकेको लास्टमा उन त्यही रणवीर कपुर निस्केको थियो नि त्यसकै पार्ट 2 हो कि त्यही एनिमेट गरेर ओके र पर्छ निस्क्यो हो र
छैन
रसिक दाइ
रसिक
दाइ तपाईँको एकजना साथमा मेरो थियो नि त्यो कसरी थियो आज मेरो गराउनु
गरौँको टाइम हो आएन भने सासु अनि मैले अदुवा अहिले अहिले त छैन सँगै बस्ने
पहिले धेरै गनाउँथ्यो
पहिले
यत्तिकै बस्दा पनि गनाउँथ्यो
खाएँ होइन खाँदा केही हुँदैन खाएको यो हराउनु थालेपछि अनि
त्यही त
खाली पेट भयो
पेट सफा गर्नु पर्यो क्या भनेको
पेट त सबै टाइममा हुन्छ त्यो बिहान है अचम्म अब गयो पहिला किन
त्यो त पेटकै कारणले हुन्छ मैले चाहिँ धेरै नुहाएर
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. As you can see, we've already started here. With intent. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's De Bruyne. Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners in the space.
Has climbed up big! Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! And he's heaved it away.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
He's played him through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
गाडीको चलाएको तिनजना एउटा आफै ल्याएको
Oh, red. Nice interception. That's gone loose. He's away. Alvarez! Oh, Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. He just absolutely speared that in.
Was it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Can you latch on to this? Oh, shooting chance! It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is a great pick out. He's had it nicked away. Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi, and he's been shifted off it. And here's Messi. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Will we see?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He has found a way through. Has a goal! Costa Curta. And they've got a throw. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bruno Mendes. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Ferran Torres. Look at the space here. and just about came out on top. They were certainly tested.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, that was never going to make it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Whistle. To review the first half.
Paris Saint-Germain just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Paris Saint-Germain in control of half-time. 2-0.
On our shuttle bus service.
De Bruyne.
Alvarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Yamal. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Adams. Costa Corta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
The attendance for this match
Rafinha.
was
Good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. No, it's not getting there. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Somewhat off target. Marquinhos. Kimmich. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out what...
Now the finish! He scored!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Valde. Brilliantly cut out.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Deftly away. That's put paid to a promising move. Good spot, he's seen the run. That was a brilliant interception. Well, glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Marquinhos.
This is what good chemistry is all
It's a
about.
good-looking cross.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now. Mbappe.
There will be one
Chance! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Just joining us, we are already on the way. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
Antoine Griezmann.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's away! Bellingham was in no mood for any of that.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's skewed away. Now it's Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Always onto this. Now it's Hazard. He's picked his way, and the finish! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And here's Hazard. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nicely aimed pass. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Kimmich. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Looking for the runner. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Now that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Oh, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta.
That could spell trouble.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done. But that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him. He's got for goal!
Oh, he's missed it.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Kimmich. Olise. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. He's beaten the last one. Buckley! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
No,
The
you can
attendance
see
for
through
this
all of
match
that.
was 71,550.
Now into the second half. Beckenbauer. Olise. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Wilshere. Balde gets across to intercept that. And that has put paid to that. Back into the middle. This is promising. Decent hit! He scored! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Yamal. Leicester. Ernest. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bellingham. Yamal. Fiddles it through. It's Azar. Marquinhos cuts it out. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Azar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Great ball if he can get there.
2 added
Paris
minutes has been
Saint-Germain have a
indicated.
simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Hello, attendees.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. They've got underway here pretty promptly.
That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Engages and forces him off the ball. Owen, nicely weighted ball. And he thumps it clear. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Van der Vaart. And here's Messi. Can he get away here? Short changes him with that pass. It's an errant pass. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts.
Well, I'm not quite sure.
Olise!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Oh, this looks sharp.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Might be dangerous.
That was nice, but not quite the end product required. That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Pirlo has got himself a free kick. Pass is intercepted. It's Owen. He's picked his way through. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Great ball if he can get there. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's onside. And that's fabulous. Now it's Owen. And he's had a hit. That's a half-decent try. We hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Underway again.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Alvarez, too strong for his opponent there. Quite squeezed that one through. Beckham. Messi. Spread it left. Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's through. Now is he in? Brilliantly cut out. Look at the chance. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
After 59 minutes, number 13, Rafinha.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here. That's what has to be done now.
And here's a chance.
The attendance for this match was
And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. You can run onto that. Great ball, and he's in here. Casillas gets good distance on it. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's a key interception. Chips it through.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He has found a way through. Great hit! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
That was easy. Almost too easy. Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Is number 10.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
A good ball. They've won a corner.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 6. Marquinhos. Coming in the field. Number 14. Ferran Torres. Number 98.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would...
And the shots! We're quick to recover this. He's gone looking for safety. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner. Alvarez! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 7. Bellingham.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Kimmich charging forward, the ball at his feet.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
That'll be a throw.
Pedri probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power. Kimmich. We expected better, and so did he. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the
mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Bastoni getting this one clear. He welcomes it in. Kvaratskhelia! Kvaratskhelia! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? This kind of bold running will always get you into
changes it with that pass. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now there's a shot! And he's following up! That's a half-decent try. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So it is still 0-0. No way through. Neymar. Kvaratskhelia. Kimmich. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Turns and goes back. There's the man we're all here to see, the thrill-a-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So, what do you think today's show?
well, plenty. We hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity.
Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fired deep towards the back post. Olise attempts a clearance. Yamal. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Real chance! It's there!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
The goal scorer after 39 minutes is number 7, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
And the shots! Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Can he finish? And more and more and more. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 9, Diego Maradona.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very
And
pleasant
now I'd just like
if you're
to
on the
read
right
out
side
our
of it
fan
all.
club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Substitutions taking place.
The second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Quality ball.
Paris Saint-Germain making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Maradona. Now the finish! And yes, it's there! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's picked his way through. That's tidy. Now then, the ball's coming loose.
For this match was 72,306.
The pass is intercepted. Time and again they are repelled. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Time, excellent interception. No joy this time. Hernandez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Oh, Red, nice interception. And the shot! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
After 71 minutes,
Chelsea are having a ball here.
Rodrigo.
Right back in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. What a throw in.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 6, Marquinhos. Coming on to replace
Just now
him
up to
is
75 minutes.
Number 98, Maitland-Niles.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Pete.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Neymar delivering the goods as expected. Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, it's Neymar! And that could set him on his way. Bastoni wins the duel this time. He has found the way through. He's got the shot! Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
83 minutes is
Still trying to make a game of this. The final 5 minutes. Bastoni stops it and intercepts.
Number 9, Alvarez. Number 19, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 21,
Dyke with the clearance.
Lewandowski. Number 14, Ferran Torres. Substitution. There will be 5 minutes added time.
That was good alertness. Robertson. They've got to be quick moving this forward. He's found a way through. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. The side... Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, this is a great... Someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Havertz. Great chance!
Well, one score, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think, it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's fabulous.
Goalkeeping really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It away. Yamal clears. And now a second chance to counter.
No, that is pretty much the end of that.
Nicked it back promptly. It's Son Heung-min. Great hit!
always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he hits the net.
Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this league. They have the momentum now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Back in possession and ready to go again. And he was alert to it. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Played back in. Now there's a fine ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee... Hey, put it away! Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong. And there's the clearance. They're back on the ball again. That pass has been well intercepted. He's away! There's the shot! He has done it! Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Good spot, he's seen the wrong time. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Upamecano makes the interception. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Paris Saint-Germain come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting.
Please make sure
Neither side able to hold a lead.
Information bulletin from the
So there was the first half.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a 2-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh no, this does not look good. A lovely bit of skill. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's done very well to take that back. And he's had it hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yamal. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Was 71,550.
Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's been intercepted. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Eze wins the duel this time. Modric. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's ambitious. Modric. Rafinha. Oh, that's well spotted. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal. Number 24, Eze. Number 22, Son Heung-min. Coming on the field, number 5.
Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Ribery. Number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's going to be another change here.
Well,
his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there. Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Yamal finds himself offside. The changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer. Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants. Might want to be careful there. Olise. Shapes to shoot. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, it's in! Late in the day. This could well be it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi.
So there's going to be another change here. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twister.
There will be
and he's let fly.
Time.
And that will sail harmlessly past. The final set, face to face with the keeper, and the shot! It's a goal! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball, and that is that. Paris Saint-Germain have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Hello, everybody, and this is a quick
Voted
reminder to
man
let
of
you
the
know that
match,
you'll be
and
able to catch
deservedly
today's
so.
match broadcast live on our club's
What a
FM
turnaround.
station.
Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Switch to 99% slippage-free trading. Trading.
welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. As you can see, we've already started here. Paris Saint-Germain come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. He is through here. A wonderful effort all by himself.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, super find. Decent hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batistuta, it's Batistuta, and Batistuta! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Fortunate played. And here's Batistuta.
Such good technique.
He's managed to get free. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shot could be on. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Adams wins the duel this time. No joy this time. And he can clear it away. And they've got rid. And they win it back again. And he's intervened well there. And he has been fouled there. That's a nicely measured puck. Batistuta! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And we have our very first corner. Adams can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mendieta. Batistuta. Will we see?
Argentina have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Will we see?
Short changes him with that pass. Aim forwards. Marquinhos. There could be trouble here. And Batistuta! Oh, given that a lot. Bang!
Is it just me?
And the first half is done. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
And the game has already resumed here. Paris Saint-Germain can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team.
Smashing save, really good save that.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Roberto Carlos with the short one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ramal.
Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park. And no,
Batistuta is on his own. Shot a goal! And somehow he kept it out.
okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Big header! It's a goal! They're back within reach! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. It's not quite a looking ball, that. It's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Mendieta. No, that was never going to make it. Quality ball. Marquinhos. And we play for a throw.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 3. David Alaba. Coming on the field
That's
is
going right the way across.
52, Musiala.
Mendieta. And he welcomes it in. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's Batistuta. Now the finish! In for the pieces! That is decidedly lacking.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. This interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a lovely, neat pass. And he's put a shade too much on that. Engages and forces him off the ball. Musiala is in a really good position out wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Number 17. Christopher Mendieta. Number 10, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 14,
It's Batistuta.
Ferran Torres.
No,
8,
no way through.
De Bruyne. Substitutions taking place. There will be 5 minutes
Adams with
added
the
time.
clearance. Chip through. Well, that's well seen too. Nicely intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. Paris Saint-Germain do look a team on a mission. They seek today to confirm promotion, preferably in style, but as a bare minimum, by way of the all-important point they still require. It is undoubtedly the biggest game for many in the crowd, and indeed for most on the field of play. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Have got underway here pretty promptly. Paris Saint-Germain cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And an early chance there, first of the game.
Nakata just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Olise attempts a clearance. He's tried one! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he knew the more sensible move was to pass it, and yet he couldn't resist.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Now it's Beckham. He welcomes it in. Picks out brilliantly. And the shot! Oh, Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he finish? He would have been quick to recover this. And now they can clear their lines. And Batistuta! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Bastoni.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hernandez. Oh, that's such a good one. More of that, please. Goes in for the header! That was superb goalkeeping!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Schneider. And he'll shoot here. And again.
That is certainly not what he had in mind. Forlan was actually shocked himself. Where's that hole in the ground?
Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Nakata, and it's Forlan.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That is a little undercooked. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Guardiola. And here's Nakata. Nakata! Just off to... And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is to stay a bit at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found.
He's having a go! And he has kicked it out somehow!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's had a hit! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Great chance! Two up and threatening to pull clear. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
No, again there's no way through. He'd have done well to reach that. Oh, red.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
No way through. Modric. Good effort from distance. His interception, his positioning was spot on.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's Forlan! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, great ball. Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's cut it out. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
That is Stuta! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
That will be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
spot, he's seen the run. Forlan. And he can clear it away. That's the throw. Paris Saint-Germain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this. It's Nakata! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich. No, that's been intercepted. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Lily running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries a shot! And he's straight offside. Bastoni, a picture of focus and alertness. 5 minutes to add. Maitland-Niles. Olise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were